Good morning, everyone. So, I know we were talking about gut health yesterday, and I'm going to add a few more things into the feed. So, if you're new to this group, I've had this group for quite some time, and I have been going through and deleting things that aren't necessary in this group, but I've also kept quite a few things. So, I'm going to try to make some units so you guys can find things a little bit easier. But there is a whole bunch of information if once you join the group and you scroll down, there's a few other things, like there's a few other yoga videos, which we're going to do this morning. And there's recipes that I've collected over the years that are easy, simple, and fun. Things that just kind of make you feel good, especially in this time, like in the winter. So this morning, and I was thinking about this last night. So, you know, I say to people all the time, whether you have PTSD, anxiety, stress, or not, I feel yoga is a really beneficial thing when you're looking to enhance your world, enhance your life. You know, as the bodies get a little older, they get a little stiffer. So if we're not moving, what's going to happen when we're hitting 60, 70, and 80? Personally, I'd rather not find out. But listen, we all see the older generation and how they move or don't move. So yoga is one of those things that can help you with your mobility, stability, and flexibility. Yes, there are three different things. So, you know, you want to be able to get up out of a chair easily. You want to be able to bend down and pick something up off the floor that you can do. I have quite a few clients who are in their mid-60s and 70s. They do yoga 2-3 times a week with me. And really, one of my ladies, she's 64, the reason why she likes to do her Yin Yoga is that she can bend down and grab the dishes that she needs in the bottom cupboard at the back without a problem, right? Real life situations. She can pick up her groceries and she can bend and reach into the car knowing her back's not going to go out. So these are real life things. Like if you're vacuuming, if you're, you know, picking up kids, you're grabbing a book from the top shelf, if you have to bend down and grab something from the bottom shelf. These are things, these are real life things. So this is one of the things when you're looking at starting your yoga and everybody gets a little paranoid over the whole yoga, oh my God, like this isn't Instagram yoga, this is real life yoga. That's what I teach, real life. So, you know, if you're looking that you want to be able to just be active, if you want to go hiking, skiing, anything, enjoy your vacation and, you know, sit on a plane and when you get there and you're not stiff and sore and you're dying. So the big thing is, how do you get started? I will tell you that in my throes of grief and my highly acute PTSD, anxiety, depression, everything else, it was a struggle. It really is. So this is one of the things I wanted to teach today is how do you get started when you're in that mental mode of, I can't. I will tell you what I used to do is like just put the yoga mat on the floor and lie on it. That's it. The intention is set. And that's one of the things we want to look at is it took me several months of just lying or sitting on the yoga mat, watching TV, because I needed to do something to occupy my brain so I wouldn't really feel what I was feeling and what I needed to. So listen, guys, all of these tips and tricks that I give you and techniques and habits that we build along the way, there's going to be a backslide. There's going to be a struggle. There's going to be times where you sit there and you go, I just can't. I can't function today. I still have those days. That's not, you know, it's not perfect. I'm pretty honest about how hard this is. Not pretty. I am completely honest about how hard this is and what this struggle means. So one of the things that we want to do is I literally just, and I've got my yoga mat and I've got my blocks. So, I mean, if you've got yoga blocks, you can get these at like Walmart or Winners for like $15. Don't spend a fortune. They're not worth it. I happened to get lucky and I got this bolster from Winners one time when they had them in. So this holiday season. They tend to bring them in and you can get them for like 15, 20 bucks. Again, don't spend a fortune. I had this other one I got from Amazon. It's good. I like it. It's different shape, so it does for different things. And I want to tell you, I think it was around $40 or something. So, listen, at the end of the day, yoga is more of a high-end thing than it used to be. So, I've had these blocks for probably 15 years, and I think I got them. There's fingernail marks in them everywhere. I don't know if you can see that. So they're a little bit beat up. But listen, at the end of the day, when I started doing and teaching yoga, I didn't have any of this stuff. You don't have to have anything. If you don't even have a yoga mat, put a towel on the floor. Just get on your floor. If your carpets are really nice. I don't like my carpets, so I like to put my mat down. So one of the things you can start when you're looking at your Yin Yoga. Yin Yoga is to allow the body to relax and allow your body, your muscles to release, like the muscles to release and the joints to open. And it's about the connective tissue, and it's about relaxing and breathing into. So sometimes when I do a Yin Yoga session with my clients in an hour, they may do 7 poses at best. So you're holding any one of these poses for like 5 to 12 minutes when you're doing it. So if you're looking to figure out how do I just get started, just sit on your mat with the intention that you're going to breathe. How do we breathe? So I do have another video. I'm going to haul it up from down in the news feed, how to breathe, but let's do it today. And if you're just going to sit comfortably. Like if you find sitting here cross-legged too much for your hips and for your knees, that's where our blocks come in. You're just going to stick one underneath your bum so that you're a little elevated, so that your legs can drop open and you can just sit naturally. So, or sit on the bolster. If you don't have a block, grab your pillows. Okay, those pillows, you know, we all have them. Use your pillow that you sleep on in your bed. Use your pillow from your couch. Doesn't even matter. But if you're lifted, the idea is to be as comfortable as possible. And then you're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to exhale out of your mouth. So what we want to do is nice, long, deep, cleansing breaths in. So we're going to breathe in to the belly. We're going to expand the belly, and then force it out. I know. It's fun. It's really fun to do it in public, too. So we're going to breathe in. So, I already made a mistake. I lifted my chest, lifted my shoulders. I breathed into my chest. I didn't engage into my belly at all. Okay? Anybody else find that? Okay, so ideally, we're breathing into your belly from here. So, nice, long, slower breath. Imagine that you have that corset on. We've all seen Scarlett O'Hara, Gone with the Wind, where she's like, Mimi, pull tighter, right? Pulling that corset. That's what we want to use those muscles. We're pulling the rib cage in, so as we expel all that air out, we're compressing and pulling in, but using the muscles. So as we inhale, inflate the belly. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Now, close your eyes and inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. You can do as many breaths as you need to feel relaxed, right? So we want to take that breath in. So when you're doing a full Yin Yoga practice, you're really breathing in through your nose and forcing the air out the mouth. As you progress and as you get better, you're going to lengthen those breaths in. So it's that same, sorry, I'm a little bit stuffy this morning. So it's that same sound like Darth Vader. So you're going to put the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Step 2. Put the tongue to the roof of your mouth and breathe it in nice and slow. Then we're going to exhale out of your mouth. So you're going to drop the jaw. in order for the air, and you're going to push that air out, what we're looking to do is push all the bad stale air out and then inhale as much fresh air as we can. So we're going to inhale. Right, inhale. Why are we putting our tongue to the roof of our mouth? So that the back of your throat doesn't get dry. So if you're literally just like your tongue's doing nothing and you're just breathing in through your nose and you're trying to get that relaxation, your throat will dry out. If you put the tongue to the roof of your mouth, that will keep the throat from drying out. You won't get that coughing, right? So you can continue with your breath. So when you're in a yoga pose, so I'm going to show you two, actually it's only one, it's two sides that you can get started on. So you're going to breathe. So I'm going to back it up. Actually, I'm going to tilt the camera down. My handy dandy. Okay, so one of the things you can do, we're going to just reach under the right leg, pull your left leg through. You're going to make sure that your knee is in line with your hip and your foot's over here so that you can have both bum cheeks on the floor. And then either here in front or cross the leg over. Okay? So what we're looking to do is relax the hips so you have both butt cheeks on the floor. And then we're going to lift your rib cage. And then we're going to turn slightly. So you're going to put your hand behind to stabilize. And what you're doing is pressing yourself forward so that we're sitting straight up. We're going to lift. And then as we turn, and you're going to either place your hand here to pull your leg across, or if you're able to wrap your arm around. So I'm going to backtrack so that people who can't go into the full posture, you're going to pull. So we're just going to lift, and you're going to turn your chin. So you're going to keep your chin in line with your chest because we don't want to overturn. Already we're doing a twist from the base of your spine because we're compressing everything. Look, what we're looking to do is kind of like squeeze some of the toxins out of the organs and compress everything. It actually feels really good at the end. So as we're here when we're lifting, we're turning at the waist, pull that shoulder blade back so the chest turns, not your head. Chin in line with the chest. That way you're not overcompensating and you're not overturning at the cervical spine. And then you're just going to breathe. Now you could hold this pose up to 8 to 12 breaths. When you're coming out of it, you're going to take a nice long deep breath in. And then exhale on the turn, and we're going to open that up. And then we're going to breathe in. And then exhale, come back to center. And we're going to uncross. So it's like threading a needle. You're going to reach under the left, grab onto the right ankle, and pull through. And again, knee is lined up. You may find one side's tighter than the other. That's normal, by the way. And then we're going to cross. We want to have equal weight on both sides of the butt cheeks. Now, if you saw, my foot just came up, right? Because this side's tighter for me. It is more important that your bum is on the floor than your foot touching. That comes second. Okay, when you get there, as everything releases, we're good. We're going to place your hand behind. We're going to lift, and then we're going to turn. Okay, and either your hand or your elbow. So we're turning, we're pulling that shoulder back, so we're turning through the waist. And then we're going to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And again. And again. All right, to release, we're going to take a nice long breath in and exhale, turn through center. And then inhale. And then exhale, come back through center, and we're going to uncross. Okay? Sit comfortably any which way you like. If you need to, again, you can sit on a block to lift the hips so that if your knees or hips are a little bit tight and you're just not there yet. So that is how I started and getting to do my yoga years ago when I literally just couldn't do anything else. So again, guys, it's just one posture, it's one intention, it's one set of breathing, but it's that one step when you really just don't know where to start and you need to get going and you know you need to do something. This is a start point. One posture, several breaths, and if you come down and you don't even do the posture and you're just coming onto your yoga mat or you're coming onto the floor and you're just going to breathe, you can use that same breath. So I use a meditation. I have 2 apps that I use. I'm going to post which ones they are. I use one. It's called a meditation, but what it is really nice, easy music. I like it because it's like called Peaceful Lake and Morning Sunrise, and it's just some classical music, some wind chimes, or some, waterfalls. You can actually add what you want to the music and to subtract what you don't. It's beautiful. I love it. So I'll post that today as well. The other one is the Insight Timer. You can get it in the Play Store. You can get it for either iPhone or Android. It helps with meditation because they're guided if you want them to be. They're unguided. They're timed. So if you want to do 1 minute of a guided meditation, you can put that in, and it's free. Let me be honest, I will not ever give you an app that you have to pay for, because I just don't. So it's a good place to start. But even if you don't want the apps, you don't want to add anything to your phone, you can just bring this video back in and you're going to just sit and you're just going to breathe. So let's do 3 more breaths. Namaste. For those of you watching, thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, always post below. I'm going to be adding more yoga videos and more meditation videos, and everything else is going to help. Of course, this is PTSD and real life, and this is the real life how to get started. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.